Right, I've started filming because I have supposed customs officers want to speak to me. They have shouted across the boats with torchlights. I'm now going to walk across and meet them at the gate as they've requested. I don't know what they want to talk to me about. So I'm now opening. I'm not going to open the gate. I'm going to go and speak to them at the gate. Stand by.
Hello, sir.
What's the problem?
It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. I'll just show you our ID. We're from customs, and what our job is to come round and look at boats that have just arrived and see where they've come from.
Well, I've just gone from here to Wolverstone and back.
Okay, well, we don't know that, do we? That's why we need to speak to you. There's our ID. So we would just like to... okay, we're from customs and immigration, border force. Okay, so we just need to come on.
What do you need to do?
We just need to come on for a couple of seconds to satisfy ourselves where you've been today. Okay?
Come on.
No, there's not a problem, sir.
No, I bought this boat to get away from this sort of aggravation.
Right, okay. At the moment, there's no problem. We're just doing our job and looking to see where you've come from.
Well, I've gone from here to Wolverstone.
Right, okay, but I'm not going to see you come in. We don't know that. That's all I want to do.
Bought the boat 2.5 weeks ago, stripping the paint off of it. Mostly so far I'm at a level where I can start painting it.
I told you.
And I take it out on every single day on the river. I'm not very good at mooring up.
But by talking to you, we're finding this out, and that's not a problem.
I don't think the problem is, that's why I'm doing this under duress.
All we ask you to do is open the gate for us and come speak to you.
Yeah, but I'm doing this under duress.
What do you mean duress?
Well, because I feel threatened to do so.
Why would you
I don't feel like I should be required to do anything from any are you working for the government as customs?
Well, you've bought the customs agency.
Okay.
I'm not under any
okay, well, I haven't voted, therefore I see myself as a free man on the land.
Right, okay.
And these sort of things I find a little bit indignified and a little bit embarrassing.
Right, well, you can take our numbers and if you want to phone, you can do that after. But we will also need to your name because we've spoken to you tonight.
Well, actually, I can give. I'm not going to give you my name because I don't. It's not actually required.
My number either.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your number?
Well, you can tell me my number. You've just seen me badge. It's 1069.
Okay.
But we will need to see some identification.
I've got any identification, and I won't be giving you any, even if I've had some.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll be here until we find out who you are.
Okay.
We need to know who you are.
Well, you can stay. You can waste. I'll waste your time as much as I waste mine. I'm sleeping here tonight.
Right. Okay. How many people on board?
One.
Okay. Who was the other person on board when you came up the river?
Who?
You had another
there
person.
There was nobody else on board with me when I come up the river.
There was another person on board. I believe it was probably that fella there who was also anti-us coming and opening the gate.
Anti-opening the gate. That is my friend.
Yep.
Who came to buy the boat with me, who has been here for a lot longer than I have.
That's all we're here to establish.
Come here. I don't say customs. I assume you're looking for drugs or cigarettes or alcohol, or you're trying to. You said you wanted to know where I come from. Listen, so go in and search my boat, please, and then disappear because you're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me at my home.
At the moment, we are just intercepting a vessel that's just arrived. We don't know where you come from.
Well, go and intercept that vessel and search my boat while you're here. Please do so.
My colleague will, but I will need to take some identification.
I haven't got any identification, and I wouldn't be giving you any if I had so, because it's my right not to do so. I haven't committed any crimes.
No, you haven't.
I haven't committed any crimes that are a law of the land.
We don't know that, and that's what we're here to
Well,
we don't know where you've arrived.
What crimes have been committed, officer? What crimes have been committed? Are you an officer?
Yes, I'm an
What crimes have been committed?
No crimes have committed.
Do I fit a description of any crimes that have been committed?
Has a crime been committed? I don't know. That's what we're here to find out.
So you're investigating a crime that you don't know if has been committed or not, so you haven't got any reasonable cause
You've just arrived on a boat.
Have you got reasonable cause to be here?
At 12:30 at night.
Can I ask you a question? How can I ask you a question?
You can ask me as many
because I've told you where I've come from already, haven't I?
Right, okay, but we still...
So have you got reasonable cause to come here and harass me?
No one's harassing you,
you're the
one who's giving...
I'm harassing you.
We've just come...
You're at my home.
Listen,
we've
just come here.
You're at my home.
Controlled area, okay? You're at a marina, a customs controlled area.
Midnight.
Section.
We're here to find out where
Section
you come
78.
I come from Wolverstone. I left here. I left here at high tide. Well, I left here before high tide, and I went up to Wolverstone. I've had a Krabby's ginger beer at Wolverstone. I'm sure if you message Wolverstone, they'll remember talking to me because the new fella took it over. I explained to him what boat I had. You can speak to them and get the descriptions of the people that were there. It hasn't got a name at the moment.
Oh, right, okay. That's fine.
It's a Snapdragon.
It's a Snapdragon, right, okay. Where did you buy it from, you say?
Andy Seed House in Woodbridge.
Right, yeah, I know Andy Seed houses.
I bought it off his son James.
Right, yeah. No, that's fine. That's all we're here to do. It's as quick as that.
Okay, thank you.
If we don't get the...
Did you want to search the boat?
We'll have a quick look.
Go on then.
Have a quick look. If we don't get... If we get corporations...
Just for clarification, I don't have to allow you access to my boat, do I?
Well, it's the same as if you were coming through an airport with a bag.
Hang on, under which law? No, hang on. Can you tell me, please?
Under the Customs and Excise Management Act.
Act.
Yeah.
That's legislation.
It still gives us the right.
No, it doesn't. It's act. It's legislation. It's passed through government. It gives you power over people who are not governed.
It gives us the power to do it.
It doesn't.
At the minute, you're not giving us an
identification. Can you tell me which law? Under acts, forget acts because they don't apply here. Under which law are you allowed to search this boat?
You're in a customs controlled area. You're in a marina. Therefore, it's governed by the Customs and Excise Management Act.
I do not allow myself to be governed. I do not allow myself to be governed. And I think what I'll do from now on is remain silent, and I'll give you my statement of means.
Right. Okay.
But what I will do is there are fees attached to my statement of means.
But Section 78
because this is under duress. This is under duress.
Talk to you. It's the same as if I was in an airport. You were coming back from holiday.
Okay.
And I was to say, excuse me, sir, where have you travelled from?
Would you like me to tell you the fees on my statement of means now before we continue? Because this seems to be going on for quite a while.
Well, it is because you're making it go on for quite a while, sir. Okay. We've just come here and we're going to ask you very simple questions, and this would have been all over, and it would have been very polite and nice encounter, just how we get on with our job.
Do you understand free man on the land laws from the Magna Carta? You don't.
No, I don't need to understand that.
You don't need to understand law.
No,
to enforce it.
Are
you enforcing law?
No, but you're just gibbering a load of gibberish to try.
No, I'm not. This is what normally happens when I speak with peace officers. This normally happens when I speak with police officers. They tell me I'm talking gibberish, but I've studied law for 10 years.
I'm not saying anything about law. I'm saying what we're working under. You're saying we've got no right to do it, but we actually have the powers to stop people, to question people, and to ask them very simple questions.
Okay, if you've got reasonable cause.
Okay,
can I ask then? Please, can you just ask one question?
No.
What? Oh, you won't answer my question.
I'm refusing to answer your questions anymore because I don't want to.
Get off my property then.
Right, okay, I'm going to do that. Just wait there, sir.
Oh, am I under arrest? I have to wait here, do I? I have to wait here. Am I being detained? So I've been told to wait.
You can go home, sir.
I can go home. This is my home.
But I do need some identification.
I'm not going to give you any identification. I'm not going to give you any identification.
So
there it is.
You're filming me. You're filming me.
Well, film me.
And you've got my number. I need to know who you are.
I don't care. I don't have to. I do not have to give anybody, especially government officials who are beneath a sovereign, any details whatsoever.
10 years hence.
Right, okay.
I don't know why he wants to say it in that manner, but
I mean, check with your superior. I'm fine with that. You can check with your superior. I'm a peaceful man, as you can see. Have I acted aggressively?
You're not acting peacefully, sir.
I'm not acting peacefully. When have I threatened you? When have I threatened you? When have I demanded anything of you?
You haven't threatened us at all.
You're throwing your arms about in a very aggressive manner.
Well, it's all on film, isn't it?
I know it is, so just keep going.
We've turned up to ask a couple of simple questions. You've just arrived.
I've given you all the information you asked for.
No,
I left here.
You haven't given me your name.
I've been to Wolverstone. I've not given you my name. I don't need to. I'm not required to do so.
Did you arrive on the vessel as well?
No, I've been on.
Have you? There was 2 people on here when it came in.
Not really. Been with Marcus. Marcus, been with you all night, haven't I, mate? Been here all night with you.
I just came home. I came from Norwich. Right? I had my navigation light on.
Did you just arrive on the...
No, I arrived on the pontoon. I've explained that to you already, haven't I? It was my boat. I came in on my boat.
You're not telling us who you are, sir.
I don't need to. Well, under what law? Under what law am I? Okay, if you can tell me under what law I'm required to give you my name, I will give it to you.
Excuse me, but laws aside, we know that 2 people arrived on a boat, and you're saying that they didn't. So there's conflicting stories here. Okay. Yeah. So forget.
Is this because I tried to go into the Haven Marina?
No, it's not that.
Oh, well, I've done this every single day except for one thing.
What I'm saying is that we know that the vessel that came in had 2 people on it. You're saying you came in, these guys didn't.
Well, the other bloke was
you were on your own.
I think you're trying to blow things out. Are you bored tonight? There's nothing to do. Sit in the office.
You're acting in a really juvenile manner.
Come up the river.
And it is.
See you later, mate.
Yes,
all right, no worries. I'll see you soon.
Where are you going, sir?
Is he? Excuse me. Excuse me. Under what law are you detaining him as well?
We're not detaining him. We'd also like to ask him some questions because I know that this vessel was the one that came in, not yours. So I don't understand why you're saying your vessel came in. I know there was 2 people on it.
My vessel came in. I've just come in. Go and fill my engine.
But there were 2 people on it.
Why are you stopping me from going?
I'm not.
Under what law are you stopping him from going?
You can't
I
stop
don't
me from
understand what's the law. Why there's.
Why are you trying to stop me when I've just been visiting my friends?
Well, are you not an
We
enforcement
know
of
there's
law?
2 people
You work for
came
customs, work for the government, don't
All I'm
you?
saying is, I'm asking you.
Therefore, you're a public
2
servant
people
and you work
came-
for us.
I do wish you'd just stop bleating out what your opinion is.
Well,
on
can't
that.
just-
Well, but that is my opinion. It's not opinion, it's
Can I just
fact.
say my say, right?
My opinion's factual.
I'm there going, right? Because I've just been visiting my friends. Here. I've done nothing wrong, okay? Thank you.
Sure. Is that it?
But you're just leaving a marina, so we just need to establish who you are. Okay?
What do you need to know who I am?
He's a free man on the land as well.
What do you need to know who I am?
Sir, I'm talking to
I
this
can
gentleman.
visit.
If you could just
No,
wait down
listen,
there by
right.
your vessel,
Listen,
I'll
mate, I
come
can
speak to
visit
you
my
in a minute,
friend
You're
whenever I
demanding
choose,
where
right?
I stand in this.
No, I'm asking you to move away.
Have you got some jurisdiction over me? Have you got some jurisdiction over me that tells me where I can
Sir,
stand?
without knowing who you are,
I don't give a sh-
I'm not.
I don't care.
I'm going to wait until I know who you are before I deal with you.
Oh, leave me alone.
I'm rude, I'm arrogant, I've got no
Well, I haven't said nothing like that to you.
No, I'm being told by someone else, but
Come
all
on.
I'm saying, excuse me, all I'm saying is
If you've got jurisdiction over us, do something about it.
jurisdiction.
You haven't got any jurisdiction over us.
I'm telling you that you're on a controlled area. You're on a customs.
I pay for this moorings, go away.
Excuse me. You're on a customs controlled area.
I don't care, go away.
Okay. You're just telling me to go away.
Yeah, because you put us under duress. I've been filming you for 11 minutes now, and I started filming you.
It's a controlled area, and therefore, under the Customs and Excise Management Act, I can stop you and ask.
It's an act, it's legislation, it's passed through government. I don't consent to it.
Well, you can not consent to it as much as you like.
Did you
At the
vote?
end of the day, we'll call the police down here to assist
Oh, well,
us,
of course,
and
the
it'll be
police,
very
the police
simple.
haven't got any more authority than you have.
Well, that's just ridiculous because they did actually stop you and ask you to talk to you.
Okay.
And you continued to then talk to them in the manner that you thought to me, tried to
I
push
haven't said
them.
nothing to you all.
I'm not saying that you have, sir, but I am still trying to say you're on a customs controlled area.
Have I sworn at
You're
you?
still saying
Have I
that
spoken
you're
to you
gonna leave.
unpolitely? Have I spoken to you unpolitely? I think you're the one that's speaking to people unpolitely. It's all on film
I
anyway.
understand why you have to have this attitude when we're just going about our job.
Okay, what is your job?
Ask you to
What are you trying to establish? Because we come across this earlier. You told me what you were trying to establish. I told you where we'd come from and where we went to and where we'd come back to. And you're still trying to establish the same thing that we tried to establish at the beginning, which I thought
Because
we'd already
you're not-
established.
But you're not answering my questions. How do I know?
What other questions have you got?
I'd like to know who I'm talking to, but no
Well,
one's giving any.
Well, I don't have to give you any information.
Still up, ain't you?
There's only one thing I can't do.
Drive.